Hello everyone, and welcome to another little adventure of mine. It hasn't been long ago since I was on an adventure, if you've seen the last video. So I still have a few days off left of holiday. So I thought, why not go camping and make a new video. So for this trip, I bought some new gear, and I already said in my last video that I wanted to make a gear video. So I brought my gear. I want to test it on this little camping trip. It's not going to be as adventurous as my last video. I'm just going to stay in a nice little camping ground in the woods. I'm in the Harz and I found this little camping spot right here in the woods. So I'm going to camp in my tent and cook some nice gourmet dinner. I'm going to make a separate gear video, but in this video I'm going to talk about the gear that I'm using and what I'm trying out. For example, I bought a new camera. The last video I shot on this old Sony NEX3N and the quality was not good. So I bought a GoPro Hero 7 Black, and hopefully the quality might be a bit better. I have to check in now at 3 o'clock. It's now 2:30, and then I'm going to set up my shelter. I'm searching for a nice spot now. I don't know where I'll camp, but somewhere nice would be good. This camp spot is beautiful. I can even make a campfire here, right in the spot. going to show you later. First I'm going to set up my shelter. I found a nice little spot here, although you can see how destroyed the Harz forest is because of the Borkenkäfer. It's really sad, but I think it's still beautiful. It's nature. It's cold. It's wet. I love it. I just set up my shelter. Now I'm going to make a campfire and some lunch. Later today I'm going to cook a gourmet meal. I'm going to tell you later what it is going to be. But first I'm going to try to make a fire. It's really cold and wet. I don't know if I can do it, but we'll try. That was kind of the easy way with those white Grillanzünder thingies, but it's nice to have a warm fire on such a cold autumn day. My shelter is all set up. The fire is burning. I think it's time to shout out Steve Wallace and get to step 2. Step 1 is finished. So today I'm drinking a Grevensteiner Naturradler. It's beer with Sprite or lemonade. So can I do it? Nice. Okay, I hurt myself a bit. So, cheers everyone. That's good. That's nice. Hallo. I think I'm going to start cooking at around 8:30. I hope my jacket doesn't start to burn. I'm solo camping again, but this campground is so beautiful. I really want to come here with my wife. The fire is so hot. I'm a bit sad I didn't bring any bratwurst sausages or something like that, or maybe Stockbrot, stick bread. I don't know if you know that kind of bread. I'm a bit close to the fire. It's so hot. I think my tent is not too close so that it starts burning. I'm at Waldcampingplatz in Polstertal, and they have a little shop here. They have like drinks, beers, and some food and stuff for grilling and barbecue and cooking, and for fire stuff. So I just bought a beer. It's from a brewery near here. It's called Altenauer Harzer Dunkel. And I'm going to try it. It's good. It's a black beer. It tastes really herb und würzig. I'm going to put the subtitles down here. Herb und würzig. It's nice. Yes, that's good. It's time for cooking. I'm really hungry. So today we're going to make a goulash with noodles. I'm going to start off with the noodles. So cold. While we wait for the noodles to cook, we're going to chop the veggies. For the goulash, I bought some beef. So we have some Brussels sprouts, onion, spring onion, mushrooms, and yeah, that's it. So I already ate lunch on this plate, but I really don't care if it's dirty. I'm going to cut off the trunk and then cut it. I hope my fire doesn't go out while I cook. I wanted to buy a pan today, but they were too expensive. Like one pan costed 50 euros. I'm a bit too cheap to pay so much money. I think I need a bigger knife. A bigger knife. We're going to chop up some spring onion. It's not a true goulash. It's more like a stew out of different ingredients. Use the spring onions. Maybe don't need the onion. Oh no, I forgot to bring garlic, but that's okay. We have onion and spring onion. I'm going to chop up some onion. I'm not going to chop it into tiny pieces, just like this, that's enough. We need some mushrooms. Some shrooms. That. I don't need that many because the pan is already going to be really full already. I just bought this fork today. I think it looks very nice. It looks a bit burnt, but it's a nice. It's not a fork. It's a spork. If you remember the spoon, used it in the very first video. So we have some fond and some cream freshly for the stew. For the noodles, I bought my favorite one, Spirali Tricolori. I don't know why, but I love them. They all taste the same. they have different colors, but I think they don't taste the same. I think they have like much richer taste. I don't need that many noodles. So the water didn't boil because it was too windy. Now I'm going to try a different cooker. Yeah, it's starting to boil finally. So now it's time to fry the beef. The noodles are ready. I'm going to fry the meat, and then I'm going to insert the veggies. I hope my pan doesn't fall over. I think now time to insert the mushrooms. It's so cold and windy. I'm going to season with some, it's sadly not Montreal steak salt, but it's Gewürzsalz with salt, pepper, garlic and chili. Just going to season it like this. Just the right amount. And now Now I'm going to wait for it to cook a bit, and I'm going to warm up in the fire, not in the fire, at the fire. I'm going to check in with the food in just a bit. I think I can use my coffee mug. So, oh no, that's too dangerous. Please don't fall over. Please don't fall over. The stew is coming along nicely. I'm going to let it simmer for a bit. I think the stew is ready. Now it's time for some fresh cream. So I think the food is ready to be served. That's my meal for the night. So I'm going to try it now and then eat it in peace and quiet in front of the fire. So some noodles. Some mushrooms. That's good. And the meat. That's good. So if you eat something as well, I'm going to wish you, in German fashion, a good appetit. And I'm going to see you later in the tent. Oh, hot. I ate and I'm full. So full. Now I'm finishing my beer. It looks like I'm drinking all the time, but this is my second beer. And it's like 2.5% alcohol. I hope you're enjoying the video until now. Oh. Sorry. I hope you enjoy the video until now. I'm going to take in as much heat as I can. This is the last wood. This is the last wood that I have. Then I'm going to bed. I think I'm going to watch a movie. Old Dads with Bill Burr. I hope it's good. I'm finally in bed now in my new tent. One great thing about this tent is I can hang up my light. Oh, that's so comfortable for the eyes because I always had to put the light on the ground. Battery from the GoPro just went out, so I had to plug it in to a power bank. I brought a very big one with about, I don't know, 20,000, no, not 20,000, like 100,000 milliamp hours. So I can charge my phone 20 times or even more. So I wish you all a good night and see you tomorrow. Oh, I just started All Dads and I really don't like to move. I think it's very pretentious. I love Bill Burr, but I don't know. It's kind of yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. So it's 7:30. I have to pack up now because I got an appointment at 10 o'clock to change to winter tires. I have to be fast because I slept a bit too long and maybe I still have some time to make some breakfast. To make breakfast, but I have to make some coffee. For car camping, I always bring my espresso star espresso machine from Amazon. I have to be fast. I already cleaned up my dishes. So I just have to put water. Wow. So I have here some coffee ground, espresso. I'm going to fill it in this little cup. Two spoons should be enough. And to build up the pressure, you can turn this dial here. I'm going to turn it all the way down just a little bit so the espresso gets really nice and creamy. Here's a pump where you pump in air pressure. That's some nice coffee. Some oat milk. Then I have to be really fast now. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that's good. I have to go now, but I just wanted to show you this beautiful place behind my camp spot. I know there are a lot of trees cut down, but look at this. So peaceful and quiet. So I still got 1 hour left to get to my appointment, and I have to drive 1 hour and 5 minutes. Oh. I made it to my appointment. My tires are changed, so I drove the direction of Berlin and made a stop in Brandenburg because today I want to visit my brother, and then I spotted this nice castle. I thought about just walking around here, but I think I'm going to end this video here. So I tested out all the new gear, and I really like the changes. There's still some things like my air mattress. I would like a better one, and my tent was still a bit too heavy because it's for 2 persons. It would be perfect if I hiked with another person, but for a solo hiking trip it's still too heavy. It's lighter than my old tent. It's waterproof. It's windproof. It's a really nice tent. For car camping it's perfect as well, but for a solo hike I really need a smaller one, lighter one. I hope you like the quality of my new camera. In my very first YouTube video I brought my big camera, the Sony A7S, but I think it's too big for like solo hiking journeys. So on my big hiking trip, I brought my old Sony NX3N, as I already said, but the quality is just too bad. I hope you like the quality of the GoPro. I really love handling the GoPro. It's so small, it has like really cool functions. The quality is really nice. Look at that castle. I really like the GoPro. So it's so cold. And I just filmed the gear video I talked about in my last video, and I'm going to release it maybe this or next week, and I'm going to talk about all my new gear and gear I want to buy in depth. This is going to be the end of this video. I really hope you like this small solo car camp trip and cooking. I sadly didn't have the time to make breakfast. I brought eggs and bacon and bread. I'm going to make it the next time. I hope you liked my, what is it called, not lunch? My Abendessen, my dinner. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching this video. It's a bit shorter than my usual videos. And I hope you'll check into my new stuff, like my gear video and future videos I'm going to make. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, I would be really glad if you subscribed and like my video. Would really help, and comment if you have suggestions, if you have some something you didn't like, please tell me. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine by me, it's okay. And I see you next time. That's a wrap.